Hey, monsters. All right. So, this is what we're going to do. We're going to bring in a very special guest on this Monday to start our week right. Now, we know her for all of the roles that she's taken on as like a 2 year old to an 8 year old. I mean, she's been in many a movie, many a TV show, and we have seen her grow up right before our very eyes. And now she's back with an incredible song, which, not gonna lie, guys, I am obsessed with. If you are in need of some serious good vibes, and just a feel good song, then she is the person to go to. This song, Love at First Sight, hits you right in the heart and just brings about all the dancey feels that you got as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, live on All Out, give it up for the one, the only Alexa Ilacad. Alexa, hey girl.
Hi, good
Hello.
morning.
Oh my goodness. Hi.
Hi, how are
First of
you?
Oh, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good too.
First of all, I love the background. I mean, for those that don't know, but I'm sure you do because she's got a bajillion subscribers, like that setup
Oh.
right behind you is like the best setup ever, girl. Like, seriously. You are so aesthetic in every single way, shape, and form. Okay, I'm going to get down to it. Alexa, before anything else, how have you been? I mean, we are on month 11 of 2020. We've been on lockdown for 90% of it. Kamusta naman, girl? How have you been?
Still coping. I'm good. Thank God that recently I've been busy back to work, although it's been kind of weird and kind of hard working, shooting in the new normal and recording the song, releasing and doing interviews through this streaming platforms. I'm used to going there and meeting you guys in person, doing the RX series there in person, right? So it's kind of different, but I'm happy that we're doing well, we're coping, thank God.
Yeah, I mean, you look like you're thriving, girl. You look absolutely incredible.
Thank
Like,
you.
talk about blooming. And I mean, especially for someone like you, Alexa, you're so used to being on the go. I mean, we were talking off air a while ago. You have been in show business since you were two, right? I mean,
Yeah.
and then you had Going Bully. Oh, you have a fur baby. And then
Yeah. I
you
have
were on
to.
Going Bulilit when you were 8 years old. And then, you're starring in all of these films and all of these teleseries. And then this pandemic hits and taping is stopped.
Yeah.
Gigs and guestings are stopped.
Yeah.
When the pandemic first started and we were on lockdown, did you see this as a chance for you to rest? Because you technically haven't rested, girl. You've been working ever since you
Yeah.
could talk, right? So, what
Yeah.
did you do like the first few weeks? Did you really devote time to just slowing down and letting things, settle for a bit? What was it like for you at the start of lockdown?
Well, at the start of lockdown, at first I was more than anything, I was scared.
Mhm.
I was feeling really anxious. I didn't know how life could move forward like this.
Mhm.
Staying just at home. First thing I thought was, how am I going to act? How am I going to do my craft? How will I work? With It's impossible, because bawal, we're not allowed to, have plenty of people around us. And that's how shooting goes. That's how taping goes. We're a big cast with a big crew and all of that. So I was just really worried at first. And then when I realized that this is all beyond my control and
Mhm.
there's nothing I can really do, even if I worry my life away, nothing's really going to change. Nothing's going to happen. So I didn't really think of it as a rest, but I took that time to think about ways that I can still be productive and make use of the sort of rest that's been given to me.
Mhm.
So, more like, what can I do? Maybe I can strengthen my online presence. Maybe I can start doing the things, the hobbies that I've always wanted to do but never had the time. So
Mm.
that's really what I started to think of, and that's how I started posting covers, song covers on YouTube, because I've always wanted to do that, but I thought that it would take a village and it's hard with all the copyright. Although, yeah,
Yeah.
you don't really earn anything, but it's a really fun thing to do, and I'm able to engage with my audience again because I haven't been able to since I got really busy with physical, normal, no COVID work.
Yeah, that's right. And I really love how, at the start you're honest enough to say that you were scared because I think all of us really were.
Yeah,
'Di ba?
until now
Pero
nga eh,
now,
di ba?
until now we're scared, but
Yeah.
kahit paano we kind of know what to expect in
Yeah.
a way, right? And things are coming back slowly but surely to some form of normal. But
Yeah.
I love how you were talking about, this was also a chance for you to get into different hobbies and develop different skills. Aside from making the covers and, singing your heart out, I mean, obviously music has also been a big part of your life. During this
Yeah.
entire thing, have you been writing more songs? I mean, before we talk about your latest, I mean, where were you drawing inspiration? Were you really sitting yourself down like, okay, Alexa, you are going to write 5 songs by the end of this month? I mean, what was music like for you in lockdown? How did you go about your musical journey?
More than the writing, I think, because sadly, I'm not that kind of gifted artist that I can just sit down and tell myself, I will write 5 songs today. I can do it. Sadly, I don't have that kind of gift. But I think more than the writing, what I focused on was just figuring out what sound I wanted if
Mm-hmm.
ever I was going to release, which is what we have right now. So I was really fixing my playlists. I was listening to my Discover Weekly all the time, just focusing, listening to what's hit on the radios and all of that. So that's what
Mm.
I focus on more than the writing because I'm still not that confident with my writing. So if ever I release something that's been written by me, I want to make sure that it's something I would be really proud of.
Wow, not only is she pretty and talented and sweet, but she's also very humble. Okay, so let's talk about this sound because you did want to sort of see where you were at musically as well, right? You wanted to see if you
Yeah.
wanted to make a change. And Alexa, this track when I first heard it, I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is like major like Dua Lipa, like
Yeah.
fancy vibes, right?"
Yeah,
And
exactly.
when you do guest on shows, especially before, and when you do guestings and all that stuff, you were a very like acoustic, guitarish sound, with the songs that you were
Mm-hmm.
singing before. And then this is something totally different.
Yeah, it
Do you
did.
think this is also because you've matured as an
Yeah.
artist, both as an actress and as a musician? Because, like I keep saying, we saw you grow up, right? So people were fans of you when you were a baby, and then now you're this amazing woman who's doing like a million and one things. So was the change in genre also your way of saying, okay, guys, you may know me for XYZ, but this is Alexa now? I mean, can you help describe and explain this new sound of your music as well?
Actually, yes, that's right. When I was recording this and when I was in the process of making this and releasing it, I wanted the people to see, since the last time I've released was like I think 4 years ago. I was only 16, 17 at that time when I released my last album. I wanted people to hear my maturity. I wanted people that when they listen to the song, they're like, "Oh, this feels like a new Alexa. This feels like
Mhm.
this girl has grown. This girl
Mhm.
has matured. That this girl had through my voice. That this girl has been through a lot, and she's here right now giving us a new song that will make you feel something different." So that's
Mm.
what I wanted people to feel when listening to my latest single.
I'm so excited for you, Alexa, because yeah, your debut album, you launched it back in 2016. So it's been a while, to the moon and back.
A
It's been a
while.
while since we last heard like new music from you. But I mean, obviously, it never left, no? Music never left you because even if it's been 4 years since your debut album, you're here now with a new song. What is it, Alexa, about music for you? Because, some people, they really just want to focus on acting, diba? They
Mhm.
want to focus on, their teleseries and their movies. You're doing both. You're doing your acting and you're doing your music as well. What's so special about music for you that's keeping you on that journey as well? Because it's tough, I can imagine, right? You have your acting side and then your singing side. It's not
Yeah.
easy to juggle both. So what's
Yeah.
so special about music? Why is music so important in your life?
I think when you love it so much, you really make it work. So
Wow. Wait,
music,
wait. Are we talking about music pa?
yes,
Pa-
music, just music. I have no love life.
that. Okay, sorry,
Just
go.
music. Pero yun, I think music is something that would be impossible for people to take away from me. I sing everywhere. That's when my mom
Oh,
realized how music plays such a big role in my life na whenever I would get a sore throat, I would be so sad. I would be like the saddest. When I can't sing, I would cry. Like singing, listening to music is just really, it's my life. Like I can't go a day without listening. I can't go an hour without listening it unless I have work. But if it's a free day, my speakers, I have 3 in my room. Every
oh,
speaker is
wow.
charged. We need to be blasting out music every day. It's so noisy. That's why when I left for lock-in taping and then I came back, my mom was like, "You know how quiet the house was, and now you're here. It's so noisy again."
Oh,
Yeah. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Music is just, it's the best. I don't know why, but I think it's perfect. It gets you. It it knows how you feel, and you listen to a song that describes perfectly how you feel, and you just love it. You listen to a song that you may not be able to relate to, but the melody, the instrumentals, it really speaks to you, and therefore you love it anyway. I don't know. Music is
mm.
just, it's the best.
Actually, I really love seeing how you talk about it because you're so passionate about it. It's so
Yeah.
cute. I mean, it's so nice to see somebody who really is so passionate about what they do and is good at it. Because Alexa,
Thank
your voice
you.
is so nice. The
Thank you.
song is so good. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say so now, but we're gonna go and we're gonna talk about Love at First Sight in just a bit. But you spoke about lock-in taping. So you
Yeah.
just came back from lock-in taping. Can you tell us about that experience? I mean, us commoners have no idea what it's like to be locked
Yeah,
for
no
what,
problem.
but to
Okay.
be locked in for a taping, what was it for, and what was it like? Were you scared? I mean, was it a scary feeling na parang, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be interacting with people, wala ng social distance. What was that like?
So it was actually a big change because after being on lockdown here at home for so many, many, many months, right?
Yeah.
Last um late September, I needed to go to work. So lock in, that's the lock in taping. So when you say lock in taping, you are obviously locked in this certain area with your cast and your crew, let's say a hotel or whatever accommodation. You stay there for a maximum of 3 weeks or a month at least. And then you have a swab test for the entrance, and then a swab test for the exit, just so
Mm-hmm.
everyone is safe and all. And there is still actually social distancing when you're back at the hotel. You all have your own rooms. You're not allowed to really mingle, especially on mga day off and all of that, unless you have been allowed by the security officer.
Mm-hmm.
So it's I was locked in for almost 2 months because I was doing a movie and a teleserye. So I did Four Sisters before the wedding. It's a prequel of the iconic movie Four Sisters.
Yeah,
Yeah,
congratulations on that, by the
4 Sisters
way. That's an
before the
exciting.
wedding. I'm sorry. Thank you, thank you. And then I was doing a teleserye in between, which is, I'm not really sure when it's gonna be shown, but
Mhm.
yeah, for me at first, I was scared because in my 20 years of existence, I've never been away from my mom. that
Yeah.
long. And my mom and I, we actually sleep together pa rin. So I was actually really thinking about my mom, how she'd be okay without me. And she's not used to me not being around. The longest I've not been around is 3 days, 4 days, if ever I travel and
Yeah.
all of that. So this was a big change. And, being taking care of myself all alone. I have no PA. So going back and forth, taping movie and then taping, carrying 2 months worth of stuff, that was the tough part. And just, packing, fixing everything, and all of that. But the work itself, some people would say it's easier because we have a strict 12-hour policy. We have to
Mm-hmm.
follow that. So we're not allowed to, go taping till 3 in the morning, just to take care of our immune system, basically.
Yeah.
And everyone on set, especially the crew and the staff, they are supposed to wear the basics: face mask, face shield, and we have
Mhm.
security officers reminding us all the time. It's actually very safe. And thankfully, with the movie I shot and the teleserye, none of us have tested positive in the whole crew. None. So we're all good. And it's actually fun because you get to bond with them. You have no choice because you're all locked in together. So,
Yeah.
but it's really fun. I'm lucky and I'm blessed to have been locked in with such amazing people. So that's
Oh,
that. And in the middle of all of that, I was recording and shooting the music video for my song.
that's
So,
what I was gonna talk about next because my
yeah.
gosh, talk about a Jill of all trades. You're doing everything, Alexa. Now, of course, after I heard the song, I was like, okay, she's probably got an epic music video for this track. And true enough, I go on YouTube and it says there that it's directed and filmed and starring you.
Yeah.
Obviously you are a very creative person. That is why you are in your field, right? Were you the one who really conceptualized the whole thing for the music video? Because I gotta say, it is literally 2020 if it were a music video. You know, it's you
Yeah.
doing everything, right? You have 8 arms, you are filming the whole thing. I mean, what was the story behind the concept of the Love at First Sight music video?
Okay, so for the music video, I'm actually really blessed also that my team from my new label, Off the Record, they really helped me and they were really guiding me, making sure I'm still okay and not passed out yet with everything that I've been doing. But for the video, we had to think of something that I personally could do because I only
Mhm.
had one day. I only had one rest day in between shooting the movie and the teleserie. I had one rest day to do the video so I could pass it on time. So I was like, okay, I don't know if this is possible, but we have to make it work. So I was really scared and nervous because it might not, come out nice. But
Mhm.
I didn't want to release something that would get me bashed. So thankfully, it came out really, it's not amazing, but it's cute and it's fun. It's fun. I'm happy that people could see how much fun I had making the video through the video. So I had one day to shoot that all. I had my phone only. I had no other gadgets with me because, gadgets are really heavy and I have like three
Yeah.
luggages, gigantic luggages already with me. So I couldn't afford to bring any things to shoot, no lighting, nothing. So, and I couldn't ask for help for anyone to at least hold the camera for me, please. Zip my dress, please. I had no help at all because we're not allowed. Nga. So with that, I was really just like I felt like, oh, is this how Wonder Woman feels? But of course,
Yeah.
really, really petty. So it was really fun though. I had a lot of fun doing it. I finished it in one day, and they edited it. I told them what I wanted. I told them the shots I liked. Of course, I included my fur babies kasi sa kanila ako na love at first sight and my favorite mention
Oh.
one. Yeah, so the video is just really me. It just showcases my fun side, my letting loose, just having fun in the middle of everything that's happening. We need to, just I wanted it to feel comforting for other people. I wanted not just the video but the song to feel like, it makes you forget a bit about all our problems. It just makes you dance, even if it's just for 3 minutes and 12 seconds. I just wanted
Mm-hmm.
the fun to translate in everything that I did. And
I mean, Alexa, props to you. The fact that you had one rest day and you made your rest day your music video shoot by yourself. That's already an achievement. I mean, that's incredible. Not a lot of people can do that. Not a lot of people can survive that. Take note, guys, this was also in between taping. Okay. So it's not like she had just one day and she was like, okay, I'm not doing anything anyway. I'll do it. She was
yeah,
on, like, she was working. She was on set, locked in, and she still had time. I mean, we have no excuse now, people. We have absolutely no excuse. But
yeah, but just a disclaimer, I wasn't, composed the whole time. I was not calm and collected at all. So I just wanna, tell everyone. Kasi baka inisip nila, oh, she has it. Oh, she's so good. Thank you. But honestly, there were times when, just seeing everything that I had to do alone, it would just really make me so anxious and I get overwhelmed really easily. That's something I hate about myself. But yeah, it was tough. It was difficult. I really needed a good team and a good support system to be like, you can do it. You have to do it. Or else I would have just broken down. But still do it.
yeah, but Alexa, I mean, that just goes to show that you're a great, great girl and you surround yourself with equally amazing people as well. I mean, the music video is really cute. When I watched it, I was smiling the whole time. I was like, this is so pure. Like, you know why? Because it's something we've all done at some point in our life, regardless if it's lockdown or years ago, We've all danced around in our room, eaten pancit canton, ordered an entire pizza for ourselves. I mean, that's what I find so great. It's such a relatable video, and it's something that I know a lot of people are really going to love watching. Now, I wish we could have you for longer, but we know you've got so many other commitments. I mean, message to all of your fans that are watching right now, that are listening, that are obsessed with the music video and the song as well. Because speaking of support system, Alexa, you've got an incredible fan base. Like, they honestly love you so much. So, what is your message to all of your fans?
Okay, so hi Alexanators. Good morning to everyone that's watching. Of course, you've heard this a bajillion times, but I just want to say thank you again for everything, for the support you've been giving me since the release of my latest single. I know you guys have been waiting, impatiently waiting for me to finally release new music, and now that you have it, I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Um, and not just to my Alexanators, but also to all the monsters out there listening. um, Thank you guys so much for liking the song. I hope you love it enough to add it to your favorite playlists. It's available on Spotify, Apple Music, and YouTube Music. And here on the RX, I know you guys are playing it also. Thank you so much. I got so
Girl,
kilig.
of course we're playing it. It's so good. I'm gonna
I
play it
think you are the
twice.
first. You're the first radio station to play my song, so thank you so much.
Well, that's what we're like with the Monster. We want to support our Filipino
Thank
artists because
you.
OPM is an incredible genre all on its own. Alexa, the name of the song is Love at First Sight. Love advice, please, for
Oh
everybody watching
no.
and listening, because lockdown has brought about many a baby, many a proposal, and
Yeah.
many a breakup. I mean, sad but true. A lot of people realize during this lockdown, listen,
Yeah.
baby, I don't want to be with you forever. So, any love advice for all of the monsters locked in?
My gosh, TBH, I am not at all credible to be giving love advice. Thankfully, I have not gotten any of that, the pregnancy, the proposal and the breakup. I am happy with my pets. But love advice, I think I think an important love advice would be to never forget about yourself, because sometimes we can get so lost in love with the other person that we totally forget to care for ourselves, that we have needs also that have to be met, and we keep on giving and giving, and it should be, a 50-50, not a 20-80 relationship. It should be two ways. So I hope people never forget their worth and that they're reminded every day that they deserve nothing but the best. So that's
Oh my god. For somebody that oh wait,
it.
I'm sorry. My heart. I feel attacked. But Melissa, thank
Oh
you
no.
so much. Thank you for spending
Thank
time with us.
you for
Congratulations.
having
Love at
me.
First Sight, of course, is available right now. You guys can request for it. It is also available on all streaming platforms. Congratulations. It's an awesome track. And I know
Thank you.
people are gonna be they're gonna be killing that replay button and they're just gonna be listening to it on loop
I hope
basically.
they
So
are.
they will, girl, and we're excited for more music from you, of course, in
Thank
the
you.
future. But
Thank
for right
you.
now, guys, give it up for the one, the only Alexa Ilacad.
Thank you. Thank you so much for
Bye.
having me, RX. Have a great day. Bye.
You